Hello everybody, welcome back to another week in my life. I'm gonna film a full week Monday through Sunday because you guys really liked the last one. I'm sitting at my computer, it's already 1:30 on a Monday, so I have gotten some work done. I did my all hands team meeting, which happens every Monday morning. And then on the agenda today, what I've already completed is editing a TikTok / Reel / YouTube short vlog, which takes so much longer than you would think. Like on average, it probably takes me like 30 minutes to edit and upload, which it's just kind of a long time if you think about it because it's a 1-minute video. But my process is importing all the footage, cutting it down. That probably takes like 10 minutes. Like that part doesn't take long. I always have to redo the voiceover a bunch of times because I'll like trip up over my words or I'm not speaking fast enough because I am a YouTube girly. I like to talk. And when a vlog is only 1 minute long on TikTok, I'm like, I have so much to say and I don't get to say it. It's actually really hard. And then I actually upload it to Rella and I then add the caption, the hashtags, and I repurpose it on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. So the same video with the same caption and everything goes out on all 3 platforms. And yeah, that takes like 30 minutes to do. Uploaded that, then I had to do a podcast intro, so sent that into my editor, and then I had to send in some photos and a YouTube video to this hotel that I worked with in Nashville. So I sent in like the final content there. So those were like the little tasks I had to do. I have some projects that I need to get to, which projects are just like big things that I want to get done. I'm going to try to complete 2 of these, but I have 4 on the list. So number 1 is our budget. It's already March 18th and I have not budgeted last month, which is like not good. So I have to do that so I can kind of like see where we are. I obviously know how much like our bank balance, our revenue, our runway, but like I want to see all the transactions and just make sure everything's looking good. And I have to film some TikToks for Rella's account because I was really slacking on it last week, and this week I want to upload every single day like tools that are like comparing Rella to other tools. So comparing Rella to Notion, ClickUp, Later, Planoly, and uploading those because those videos tend to do well. Like we uploaded one where it was comparing it to Google Drive and that one did really well. So, you know, content like that. I have to research the market size of people that are generating revenue on social media. So not just creators, but like anyone, UGC creators, content creators, social media managers, freelancers that are making money on social media, like all of those people. I have to research how much money they've been making the past, you know, few years, how big that market is, because sometimes when I'm in investor meetings, I want to have like very clear numbers that I can pull out and I want to add them to our deck. So instead of just being like, yeah, the creator market's really big, like we're not just targeting creators, we're targeting anyone that's making money on social media, which includes social media managers, freelancers, UGC creators, and of course influencers. So really knowing my numbers I think is important. And then I wanted to cut down my week in the life video that was uploaded this weekend and make it into a Reel / TikTok. So realistically, I think all I'll get done today in terms of projects is the budget and the filming the TikToks, comparing Rella to other tools, because I have calls from 2 to 3. And so I just don't think I'll get the other stuff done, but who knows? My goal is to get 2 projects done. I can always move those to tomorrow. Yeah, this is how I motivate myself, guys. I'm like writing this down, seeing what I can get done. And I feel like I need to do an episode or something, like a podcast episode on how to like self-motivate yourself, how to motivate yourself, because I have been working for myself for the past 5 years and I feel like I work very hard and I am, you know, very good at motivating myself. Like I don't need someone telling me what to do. In fact, I actually hate when people tell me what to do. So I feel like making a podcast episode on that would be really helpful, but let me know if that's even something you guys would be interested in. If you guys have been liking the podcast. I'm just gonna get some work done right now. Oh, I also have to answer this one guy. That's another one of my tasks. I kind of want to get all my tasks out of the way before the 2 p.m. call, and then from 2 to 3 I have calls, so then after 3 o'clock I can like focus on my projects and knock those out of the way. So yeah, that's kind of my schedule today, but this week is going to be a really exciting week because not only am I, you know, working, and I'll get to show you the behind the scenes of that, which I'll take you through, but I like doing these like full realistic weeks because you get a really good insight on how I balance my time. This weekend is the Miami Open, which I got invited to, and I am so freaking excited. I went to the Miami Open last year with my friends. My dad comes down for the Miami Open every single year. He's been going for the past like 20 years. He's a huge tennis fan. So I think I actually I'm pretty sure I got 2 tickets, me and a friend, for the Miami Open. And so I'm going to give him my extra ticket if I do have that. So I'll be there. And then my friend also has a charity event. So I will be at her paddle charity event. And I am just so excited. So this week is gonna be a really good week, and I wanna take you guys along with it. And I really wanna make more like Miami content to show you guys what Miami is like, because there are so many misconceptions about Miami being this like crazy party city, which, like, don't get me wrong, there is that side to Miami. Like, if you're coming here on a bachelorette or a bachelor weekend, like, you can go crazy here, but that's not the Miami that I live, or that's not the Miami I live in, where I like doing, you know, I'm working hard, I'm a founder, I also have great friends. It's like, I like to do the fun things, but, you know, I'm not like going out and like partying and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just super excited, and I think it's gonna be a great week, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me.
I wanted to thank today's sponsor, which is Squarespace, the easiest way to build an online website. As you can see, I am working on Rella pretty much every single day. I think that's just the life of a founder, and if you are a founder, you totally understand. And if you are a founder or looking to be one, you need a website. I personally think everyone should have their own website, and I think that you should build it on Squarespace. It's super customizable, and you don't have to be a designer, you don't have to hire anyone else. You can do everything yourself, and you can make it look super professional. Our website has been completely designed by our team, and not including the engineers. So it's very, very easy. You don't need to know how to code at all. It's drag and drop, and it's very, very custom. Whenever someone asks me what they need to create, I always say, create it on Squarespace. Like, if you're looking to create something, do it on Squarespace. You can get 10% off your first purchase using code Natalie Barbu, or go to squarespace.com/Natalie Barbu. Now let's get back to the vlog.
Good morning. I am about to go on a little 3-mile walk, and then I am doing laundry right now. So if you hear that, that's what that is. The sun has not come out yet. I always get so thrown off when I start my walks when it's dark outside, but I have been really wanting to get more steps in, and so I've been trying to hit my 10,000 steps, and this 3-mile walk in the morning does seem to help. Let's go. It is kind of drizzling outside, so I am going to be cooking some dinner at 7 a.m. But I'm headed to the office today, and I have a small group after work today, and so I wanted to make sure that I didn't buy dinner out. I already have my lunch packed, but I just know that, like, I don't want to come back home and then go back out. So I'm going to make my dinner now, take my lunch with me, eat that at the office, and then go to small group. You see, I'm trying to be very diligent with cooking at home, and I am trying to save money and not go out to eat unless I am traveling. I am spending so much money this year on travel, so that's why I'm trying to be pretty specific with what I purchase. Anyways, I'm making tacos with zucchini, scallion, salsa, and pork. Usually I get at least one sunbasket that takes 15 minutes to make, and of course this week all of them are minimum of 25 to 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna do that in the morning, and then I'll go on my walk, but at least I'll feel productive because I've done this already. Okay, I packed everything. So I have my cabbage in this little Ziploc bag that is reusable, my yogurt, the zucchini salsa, look how good that looks, and then the pork strips. And then I cooked my tortillas and just put them back in the bag that they came in. And how's that for meal prepping? I think that is pretty good. Okay, now it's looking really nice outside, so we are gonna go on a walk. I literally love living in Florida. Look at how pretty it is. Tell me that that's not like the best thing to wake up to. Okay, so I have my lunch packed and my dinner. So meal prepping this morning. Now I'm just gonna put my stuff away and head over to the office, and I will be out of my apartment until pretty much like 10 p.m. today because I have small group after that. Cheers guys, let's get to work.
have them only view things or not be able to create things and just edit. So more fine-grained permissions like that is where we're going, as well as more fine-grained notification permissions. Meaning you can choose what you get notified on and what channels those notifications go over. So either, right now it's just push notifications. We want to open it up to email notifications, because push notifications will only work if you have opened up the mobile application before, but if you're strictly web at the moment, you wouldn't receive any notifications. You don't have email notifications set up. Just more fine-grained things like that to make the management side of things easier and give you a little bit more freedom to choose how much and how little you'd like to be notified. So.
I'm at the office and Connor and I are gonna go for a walk. It's 5 p.m. and we have been in this windowless office for the whole day. We technically do have a window, but it's to the hallway, so it's not natural light. But we do get a little bit of natural light from the office across the hall. But we did just tour an office today, and it's smaller than this. It's a 2-person office, which is perfect because it's just me and Connor, and it has a window. So we're negotiating right now, hopefully gonna get the same price as this because I really don't want to pay any more. And then
Smaller.
Because yeah, it's smaller. It is a smaller space. So, and right now they want a little bit more. So we're in talks, we're negotiating, but hopefully in a few weeks, I'm assuming it'd be April 1st, we will have an office with a window, and it will be so much less depressing because, especially now with daylight savings or standard time, whatever technically this is called, I love that it like stays bright for so long, and I think it would motivate me to work a lot more. I'm using this like office lighting, which is not conducive of a productive working environment. Connor and I are gonna go get our sun in.
Vitamin D.
Some vitamin D and go for a little walk, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna leave here at 7 p.m. That's the plan. Okay guys, I'm going on a date. It is 10 a.m. It is 9 a.m., 9:45. So it's 9:45 a.m. and I'm going on a coffee date. And there are so many polarizing opinions on coffee dates. Personally, I am for like any type of date, really. I think the point of a first date is to just like get to know someone. I think it depends on like how you meet them, where you meet them, all of that stuff. But I met this guy on a walk. I have literally zero expectations. I'm going into this as if I am meeting another founder and we're networking. I don't even think he's a founder. He told me what he does. He's not a founder, but we're networking here. I was just on my walk. I was wearing no makeup, a really big baggy t-shirt, and my headphones. And he was like, excuse me, like, I just think you're really pretty. Like, I'd love to, you know, like, do you live around here? Whatever. Just asking me some questions. And then was like, do you want to grab coffee sometime? So I feel like in that setting, that's like fine to ask. And also, you guys, I don't know what's been going on. The dates I've been asked out to recently, granted it's been 3, this is the 3rd date, have not involved drinking. And I'm so happy. So it's just coffee. I'm taking like an hour out of my day. I literally put it on my Google Calendar. And like I said, I have zero expectations. I'm just kind of saying yes to more things and seeing where things go. And it's nice because like I'm literally not nervous at all. I feel like I have zero pressure. And yeah, it's been... I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll show you guys my outfit. It's very casual. What does one wear to a coffee date at 10 in the morning? So I'm wearing this white tank top. Then I have my thrifted kind of cargo Calvin Klein pants. And then I just have my Nike sneakers. But yeah, this is the outfit of the day. But anyways, I just put some perfume on. I did my hair and makeup for the day. I was gonna do it for the day anyways, so let's go on a morning date. It's a year. I'm saying yes to more things. I'm putting myself out there, and I cannot wait to tell you guys all about the experiences that I'm most likely going to have this year. Happy Thursday, you guys. I went on my coffee date last night, or not last night, yesterday morning. It was, again, good. I mean, like, I felt like it was a good Okay, let me restart this. I really enjoyed meeting him. I'm so happy I'm saying yes to these things. I am excited that I'm like just getting out of my comfort zone a little bit and, you know, being less like not thinking about it too much, you know, just kind of like going with it. I'm actually doing a whole podcast episode today on impulsivity and like how that's affected my life in a positive way and how I think more people should be impulsive. And so this kind of has me thinking about it. But yeah, I mean, it was good. Like, I'm just gonna say that. But like, obviously you're not like flirting at a Starbucks at 10 a.m. But anyways, I always am like so iffy on sharing details because like I'll tell you guys beforehand, and then after I don't want to share too many details because like obviously if the person looks me up, I mean hopefully they're not watching my YouTube videos, but if they are, then they're gonna, you know, see it. And I don't want people to think that if they date me then their life is gonna be aired out. So that's kind of why I want to be like respectful of other people. Anyways, I am about to record my podcast. It's 9:30 a.m. or it's actually 9:45, but I've been working since 9 a.m. and I wanted to record my podcast. So I wrote out the script / like outline. I don't really do a script, but I do have an outline. Like I said, it's about impulsivity. And then today my parents and my brother are actually in town. So I'm gonna have to pick my brother up from the airport. He lands at 2. Speaking of, hello.
Hey, since I'm not gonna check a bag in, I can't bring my face wash or my moisturizer. Do you have some?
Yeah.
You have the clear stem one?
I have maybe some stuff from them, but you can just use my stuff for the time being.
You don't think it would be harm? I mean, usually when you switch stuff randomly, it's bad.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Alright. See you later.
So anyways, he's coming today. Morning, you guys. It's Sunday. I haven't really vlogged too much on Friday and Saturday, but to be honest, the weather in Miami was so bad that I didn't do that much. I laid and rotted on my couch all day Friday, and it was a much needed rot. Like, you know, when you're like working, so like working on my laptop, just like on the couch, I had 3 or 4 calls that day and every single one of them got canceled. Like, I did not cancel them. They all emailed me separately and were like, hey, can we cancel this? So I think everyone on Friday was just feeling like lazy. So yesterday the whole afternoon was rainy. I was supposed to go to the Miami Open, but it was just like thunderstorming, like so bad. But Florida weather is crazy where it is thunderstorming, it literally looks like a hurricane, and then at night it's beautiful, which is what happened yesterday, which is very typical Florida. One of my best friends here in Miami had a charity event and it's called Smash the Silence. So it was a paddle event, which I've never played, and I didn't play yesterday. My dad and my brother played on a team, but it was a paddle event and she had amazing sponsors and there were just a ton of great people there, and it was because her dad actually had a stroke and had a pretty bad stroke, which left him in really bad condition, and you know, he's still recovering to this day, and it's been almost a year and a half, and so many people in this country and all over the world have strokes that are preventable, and her dad was one that was more preventable, and so they just wanted to raise awareness, raise money. And so I'll have the link where you can donate down below if any of you are interested in donating to the American Heart Association under her, I guess, charity or nonprofit. I don't really know the logistics of it, but I'll have it linked below. It was a really amazing event and it was so much fun, and I'm just glad that it was also for a good cause and that the weather did not deter it, because she was thinking of canceling it, but then she just pushed it back 2 hours, and it was literally the most beautiful day and like the most beautiful sunset, and I'm so glad that it ended up working out. So yeah, I went to that last night, and then I was deciding whether or not to go out last night, but it was already 11:30 when people made plans. Like, that's one thing I hate about Miami, is that people don't go out until like 11 or 12, and I'm tired. And like I said, I haven't really drank all year, so I was gonna have like 1 or 2 drinks, but I was like, I'm gonna get there at like 12:15. I'm gonna be so tired. I don't want to stay out all night, so then I'd have to like come back. You know, it was just like a hassle, where I'm so jealous of other cities where like bars close at 2, because here that's just like not a thing. Bars either don't close, like they legitimately don't close, like clubs like Space or 11, or even some of the later clubs, but like I know Space and 11 do not close. Like, you can go there at 7 a.m. So that I don't love about Miami, because then people will say, like, use that as an excuse to just be like, oh, I'll just go out at midnight then. And I'm like, I am tired, guys. Can we like start the night at like 10, 9:30, you know? So that is one bad thing about Miami, but I ended up not going out, and I'm really happy because now I woke up really refreshed, and I'm going to church this morning. So I'm going to church with my mom and my brother, and then I'm going to the Miami Open, and I'm going with my dad to the Open, and then I'm going to actually meet one of the tennis players. I think his name is Tiafoe, and he's really, really good. He's like ranked super highly, and I'm just pumped that I get to do this. Very excited. Lots of Miami things this weekend, which was nice, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous today. So yeah, I'll show you guys my outfit for church, and then I am gonna wear the same outfit to the Open, but I'm going to wear this hat. This is my outfit for today. So I'm wearing this dress that I haven't worn in like 2 years, but I actually really like it. It's from Revolve, and I love it because it like cinches you. It's like that kind of like ruched material, and then the sleeves are a little bigger, but I feel like it's pretty classy for something like the Miami Open. I'm gonna wear my white purse. This white purse is a little bit like janky already. It's literally so destroyed. I think I've worn this for like 2 years straight, but it matches. And then I have these sandals because I will be walking a lot, so I don't want to wear heels, but I also don't want to wear sneakers. So this is like a good mix, and I feel like my red nail polish is going to match my red Stella hat. Going to go to the Open afterwards. Happy Sunday. Just ordered a coffee at the US or the Miami Open, and I waited 30 minutes in line for it, and this is $13. So we're gonna do a taste test. It's definitely not great coffee, but honestly I was expecting worse for just like an event. But Miami Open has some really good food and beverages and just like activations, so this actually isn't bad.